sets should fans expect to see from them?
They're very multiple. They'll be in some 12 sets, some 11 sets, a lot of shifting, a lot of motions, a lot of jet sweeps, really trying to confuse you, confuse the linebackers with their reads. So they're very multiple, but definitely a lot of 11 and 12 personnel groups.
With such a young defense, there's a really steep growth curve. You see them grow quickly. How far have you seen them come in camp just from the last couple of weeks with these guys getting on the field?
Really far, really. And again, we've tried to play to their strengths, and I think, making sure we keep it as simple as we can so they can play extremely fast has helped us, and the thing that we've tried to do is continue to build, and everything we've given them so far, they've been able to grasp it, but at the end of the day, it'll still come down to executing under the lights, under the big stage, under that type of environment. So hopefully they'll be ready to go, and if they keep doing what they've done, I think we will be.
Is it a little bit, I guess, for them less cerebral and more just use your instincts, give them less to think about and more just get out there and play? Is that kind of what you're describing?
I think that's what everyone wants. You try to, work on what we call muscle memory. The more you do it, it becomes a habit and not something you have to think about. Whether it's running to the ball, whether it's executing the call, it should be the same to you because it's muscle memory because we've done it so many times.
Is there something to be said for seeing where your rush stands in an actual game rather than kind of judging based on practice?
Yeah, absolutely, because, we got to stay away from that quarterback in practice. Obviously when the lights come on, we'll be able to take them down to the ground and, we'll find out a little bit better where we are from a pass rushing standpoint. But I think if they play hard and, we cover well, both will take care of themselves.
Well, what have you seen so far? Houston has some,
Sure.
What do you see how that's evolved?
I think Timmy Kennard has done a good job. We've asked him to be a pass rusher. He's not obviously the fastest guy out there, but he's very quick with his hands. He's very savvy, so I think he'll do a good job on the edge for us. And like you mentioned, Houston Bates, I think he does a tremendous job, in coverage as well as rushing the passer. And then from an interior standpoint, I think Tico Powell brings some things to the table, with his athleticism. And then, Tyson, just the way he plays, just playing with a great motor and energy. So if those guys play hard and do those things, I think we'll have a pass rush.
Talk a little bit about Jonathan Brown and how you feel about him going into the first game.
Yeah, well, excited. He's healthy, and that's the main thing, just making sure he's healthy and ready to go. He's really stepped his game up as a leader, just really getting after those guys and keeping everybody accountable and not just saying it, but living it, him trying to live it as well. So, we're very happy with him and glad he's ready to roll.
You're going to be back down on the field?
I will be.
Yeah. What's the idea?
We're just young, we're young, so I thought anytime you have a young defense, you want to be able to make adjustments with them right away. I'm working with the secondary a little bit more hands-on, so having the ability to get to corrections to some of those young guys instead of waiting to halftime, I think it played dividends with me being on the field right away.